Hi, I'm Dr. Dan Giulianotti. Long last name, so my friends will call me Dr. Dan. I wanted to talk to you today about confronting reality and taking control in your life. And the reason why I want to do this is because I was thinking about myself and thinking about the past. I was also talking to a few friends of mine, and really, if you take a look, if you don't have something you want in your life and you've kind of worked hard for it, right, and you know you can have more, one of the big things is understanding that your choices up until now have gotten you exactly where you're at. And it sounds tough. It's not like taking responsibility in like in a mean way, right? It's just understanding that the choices that you made up till right now are exactly why you have the amount of money in your bank account that you have. It's exactly why you have to work the hours that you have to work, right? Or you have the family or the wife or the husband or the car that you want. So if you have the things you want, that's awesome. That's a result of your choices, right? There are outside circumstances. The world is not necessarily always within your control, but the things that you have in your life right now are from your choices, and that's called taking control of your life. And an important part here is you can't you can't blame outside circumstances. So if you're not making the money you want, it's not your boss's fault. It's not the company's fault. It's not your business partner's fault, or your wife, or your husband, or anybody else's fault. It's really it came down to the choices that you made, right? And what's nice about this is that if you can really understand that you stop blaming people, right? There's times in my life where I just get into this natural habit, right? And many people do, and I hear it. And once you're aware of it, it's amazing to really pay attention to. They get into this habit of, well, I can't do this because I need to pay my rent or my mortgage or my student loans. Well, I wanted to go do X, Y, or Z, but I can't because of, right? That's what you hear. And the moment that you tell yourself this is the moment that you gave control, you gave power to that outside circumstance. So let's say you wanted to. I'm an entrepreneur, always have been, probably always will be. I like starting new things and getting and giving value, and I believe you can really control your financial destiny that way. Let's say you wanted to start a business, but your spouse wasn't supportive, right? Or your family or your parents, somebody wasn't supportive of that. And you would say, oh, really, I can't start a business because I don't have the support, or I can't go do this sport or learn this skill because I just don't have the support from this person in my life. Well, that person has the power, not you, right? And the moment you can't necessarily control what that person is going to do, so you just gave control to them for the things that you really want in life, for achieving the things you really want in life. You just said, that's somebody else's problem, or it's because of this outside circumstance. The idea here is, even once that person becomes supportive, even once that outside circumstance is now in your favor, there'll just be something else. There will just be something else that you'll say is the reason why you can't have what you want. So what that means is we have to look deep inside. We have to kind of embrace the reality that we can't blame outside circumstances for not having what we want. We have to really just take it and understand it's inside of our control, and that actually comes with a lot of power. So by owning that, by owning the fact that all of your choices that you made even 5 years ago have led you here, if you own that, you change now, you become the person that you need to be able to be successful. You have the power, right? So if there's something in your life that you want, you get to choose whether to go after it, right? The outside circumstances are no longer an excuse, but what that takes is a lot of self-awareness and confronting reality that you truly are in control of reality. Reality is perception, right? You can see one thing and interpret it a million different ways. So you get to control how you look at the world, you get to control your actions, your choices. And ultimately, if you look at some of the regrets in life, some of the most common regrets in life that you're very likely to be saying on your deathbed, it's, I wish I had the courage to live a life true to myself, right? Well, one way to live a life true to yourself and to be able to have the courage is to confront reality and realize that everything you've done to now has gotten you where you're at, and you are in control of the choices that you make, not other people, not outside circumstances. So think about one thing that you really want, and think about how you can apply that. Think about the things that you believe are limiting you, and realize that you have the power to overcome that. You have the power to choose. It's not about I don't have enough money. It's not about I don't have the support. It's not about I don't have the knowledge. You can choose to do those things. You can choose to fix those things, to remedy those things, to get what you want. And I think it's the most powerful thing that you can have in your life. So if you find yourself blaming, procrastinating, saying, I can't do this because, just know that you can turn around, look in the mirror, confront yourself, and you can achieve almost anything you want. You just have to own the fact that you control your life. All right, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoy it. Feel free to share it with family member, friends, and always think like, how can I apply this to my life today? How can I apply this to other areas of my life as well? And I really, really hope that it was helpful for you. All right, I'll see you in the next video.